Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Mr. Moser's Meandering Monday. I'm in Charleston, South Carolina, at the South Carolina Aquarium. It is the home of the Sea Turtle Rescue, which I will show you inside. Plus, the aquarium breaks everything down into the different regions of South Carolina. So we're going to take you through all of that. You'll get to see some fish, some sharks, jellyfish, and more. And if you're ever in this area, you really got to check this out. So let's go inside and look around, and maybe you'll even learn a little something. From Clover, South Carolina, the South Carolina Aquarium is 203 miles away. It takes about 3 hours and 15 minutes to get there. Welcome to beautiful Charleston, South Carolina, where history, nature, and marine life come together. Today we're diving into one of the city's most popular attractions, the South Carolina Aquarium, located right on the edge of Charleston Harbor. The South Carolina Aquarium first opened its doors in May of 2000 after years of planning and construction. Built on historic Charleston Harbor waterfront, the aquarium is designed not only as a tourist attraction, but as a center for conservation, education, and wildlife rehabilitation. When you first step inside, you're greeted by stunning views of the harbor and a 15,000-gallon Carolina Seas tank that houses a collection of colorful fish found around reef habitats right off the coast. Come around the corner into the Great Ocean Tank. This 385,000-gallon tank is the largest in North America and is home to over 700 animals, including sharks, sea turtles, and hundreds of colorful fish. The tank's glass is an 18-inch thick acrylic window that holds back all the water. That means it's 1.5 feet thick. It's designed to represent the Carolina coast, from shallow reefs to deep ocean waters. All the species you see in the Great Ocean Tank are native to South Carolina. I was able to catch a quick photo of one of the sharks in the tank. This is a sand tiger shark. It can be found at different levels of the ocean, but they tend to hover near the bottom, sheltered by rocky outcroppings or old ships or caves, and they can be solitary or sometimes swim in small schools. Look closely in this video and you can see divers that jump in the water to feed the animals or clean the tank. Over 70 volunteer divers donate their time to clean, feed, and take care of the exhibit. Also in the tank, you might spot Coretta, the resident sea turtle. She gets her name from the scientific name for loggerhead sea turtles, Coretta coretta. She was born in 1987 in Florida, and as a hatchling, Coretta was illegally taken from the beach and raised by humans before finding a permanent home in the aquarium. Due to her reliance on humans, she's not a candidate to be released back into the wild. Coretta is a young 38 years old. Sea turtles typically live to be between 80 to 100 years old, so Coretta has plenty of birthdays left to celebrate and is in excellent health thanks to the animal care and vet teams. And speaking of animal care, one of the most inspiring parts of the South Carolina Aquarium is the Sea Turtle Care Center. The South Carolina Aquarium Sea Turtle Care Center aids sick and injured sea turtles in partnership with the South Carolina Department of Natural Resources. This is a fully functioning medical area where veterinarians can help take care of these sick turtles to get them better and back out in the wild. The center has 3 goals: rescue hurt and sick turtles, then rehabilitate or make those turtles better, and thirdly, release those turtles back into the ocean where they belong. A few of the turtles currently in the Sea Turtle Care Center include Rose, a green sea turtle who was found near Seabrook Island, South Carolina. When they found her, she was washed up on the beach, cold to the touch, and had a decreased heart rate. And this is Daisy, found in North Myrtle Beach back in April. This green sea turtle was stranded in the surf and couldn't get back out in the ocean. And then this is Milkweed, who is a Kemp Ridley turtle found in Folly Beach, South Carolina just a month ago in September. This turtle was accidentally hooked by a fisherman. Once the turtles get better, they're released back into the ocean, and you can visit their website to see when those releases are and go watch.
For the staff and the volunteers.
Here's some footage I found
lucky enough to go out
of one of the releases in the past.
You had one this morning.
Yes.
Let's
Two
watch.
turtles that were your first turtles in the new recovery center, right?
Yes.
So you want to tell us a little bit about Chum and Marlin?
Yeah, so we had 2 turtles that we literally just released earlier today at Isle Palms County Park. We had Marlin, which is a juvenile loggerhead sea turtle. He came back to us in April from being caught by a fisherman. So he had a small J-hook in his mouth that was easily removed on admission, but he was on that early stages of debilitated turtle syndrome. So he was in lower body condition, poor blood work, so it took several months for him to recuperate and be ready to be released. He was joined with his roommate, which is right next door in that tank next to him, Chum. Chum is a juvenile Kemp's Ridley, which is the most critically endangered of the sea turtle species, and he had a fairly large treble hook that was in his esophagus after being hooked by a fisherman. So luckily that fisherman called Department of Natural Resources and that turtle came to us, which was great because it required surgery to remove. Left untreated, that hook would probably have been fatal. So Chum and Marlin took about 3 months to rehabilitate, and today was their big day to go back home.
Yay!
Yeah.
Glad we got to catch it.
Yeah, it was really exciting.
Well, I can't fit in any more of the aquarium today. So come back next week for part 2 of our visit to the South Carolina Aquarium in Charleston, South Carolina. We'll see how the aquarium is organized by the different regions of South Carolina and get to see more aquatic and marine animals. So come back next week. Have a great day.